Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Tawana, your next big move catalyst, and I help entrepreneurs move from idea to implementation. So, what does that mean exactly? It means I help people get stuff done. It's been a while since I've done any videos. It's been a while since I've even written any blogs. So, let me just say now, y'all, please forgive me if I get a little tongue tied, okay? Um, this morning I got a text from one of my business besties, and she was asking me what was I doing today. And I gave her a quick little rundown, and she was like, no, like, really, what do you have going on today? And I told her, I said, I just did a video for some clients. I have some lipstick on, and I feel like I should do a vlog today. But I'm not really sure what I want to talk about. And she said, well, talk about administrative tasks entrepreneurs can accomplish on a Monday, since it's Monday. And I said, well, that's a great idea. Let me get to it. So I sat here for a little while, and I started thinking about, what do I do on Mondays? And it's amazing that I hadn't put a lot of thought into how my Mondays are actually orchestrated, but there's actually a little bit of method to my madness, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. So for me, Mondays are about setting intention for the week. It is about setting your mindset for the week, actually. I spend more time on that than I do on anything else on Mondays. And so what do I mean about setting the intention for the week? I think that it is extremely important for you to have weekly goals. I think it's important for you to prioritize those goals. And that's what I do on Mondays. And why do I think that they should be prioritized? Because I think that you should define success for yourself weekly. I think that it takes stress off of you to have success defined for yourself weekly instead of monthly, instead of quarterly. As entrepreneurs, whether you are a full-timepreneur, part-timepreneur, mompreneur, solopreneur, whether you have a team, if there's one thing we know for certain in entrepreneurship is that things change almost on a daily basis. And so having success defined for me weekly helps to keep me motivated to move forward. And I don't feel so overwhelmed. I don't feel so trapped and so heavy in everything that's going on if I'm just looking at things on a weekly basis. That's not to say that you don't have your short-term and long-term goals mapped out for the quarter, mapped out for the year. I definitely support that. But for me, I like to define success weekly, so that when Friday comes, when I look to see did I do the things I said I would do, I can feel good about myself. I can feel good about where I am. And if I need to make any tweaks and adjustments along the way, I can do that. I can see where I am before things get too far. So with that in mind, this is what I like to do. I like to think through, what are the goals that I want to do this week? And what does it take to accomplish that goal? So if it is, if the overall goal for me is to create a course of sorts, and I have some courses in mind, and if success for me means that I write one module of that course this week, then that needs to be one of my top priorities. If my goal is to make $1,000 this week or $5,000 this week, I need to figure out, what do I have to do to meet that financial goal of making $5,000 this week? What do I need to do? And then create the time to actually do those things. So for every goal, for every thing that is a priority that is attached to success for me, it finds its way onto my calendar. Okay, so if I need time to write out this module for this course, there's going to be time blocked out on my calendar to do that. If I need time to create content that I'm going to share via a blog, there's time on my calendar blocked out to do that. If I need to hold any meetings with anyone, there's time on my calendar blocked out to do that. So that is how I spend my Mondays, is creating the intent for the week. It is creating the mindset for the week. It is defining success for the week. The other thing I do on Mondays is Mondays are the days that I actually talk to my clients. Typically, it's either via phone or via video conferencing. It's not to say that I don't talk to them all during the course of the week, because I do, but Mondays are the days that I gift each client a 30-minute free check-in with me. And why do I do that? Because if I feel like I need to define success weekly for me, I need to hear what is important for them for the week. What do you absolutely need for me to do to make this week successful for you? So that I can also add that to the calendar. Because for me, as a virtual assistant, as a virtual project manager, my success is in part tied to my client's success. Everything isn't all about me. It is a lot about them. And so I want to make sure that I have time on the calendar to do the things that they need for me to do. So if it's, I need for you to check in with the program participants for my new coaching program, I actually put time on my calendar for that. There's nothing that I do that happens by chance on my calendar about 85% of the time. I have to leave some wiggle room in case anything happens, because things change every day. But for those key and core responsibilities that I have for my clients, there is time blocked away on my calendar for that. For all of the things that are important to me to run my business, there's time on my calendar for that. And then because I am a parent, my son's things are on my calendar as well. And so then I know that I have to plan my task and my client's task around things that may be involving him. So hopefully me sharing how I set up my Mondays will actually be helpful to you guys if you're not doing something similar to start your week with the intent and definition of success. Okay. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. Here's to a productive week. And if you have any questions or comments for me, you know, you can always find me in my inbox on one of these social media channels, or you can send me a direct email to twanna@empress.work. So until next time, have a good one.